Hello everybody, welcome to the channel, MachHaven. Quick note, there's links in the description for the DLC. Everybody go wishlist the DLC. The devs need people to wishlist it. If you wishlist it, you have a chance of winning a free DLC. So yeah, links to both the DLCs in the description. In this video, we're going to be going over the new Trailmakers update. We're going to look at we're going to look at all the new blocks, which are weapons, engines. We're going to look at the new skins for the weapons and engines, and we're going to look at the new sound effects, and we're going to shoot them all and kind of test them out here on the Pioneers map a little bit. So first things we'll go over are the new engine skins. So we're going to listen to how this sounds. This is early access. I got early access to the update, so if things are a little weird, that's possibly why. And one of the things, I saw them like attaching stuff to these to like extend it out and whatever, but there's no attachment points on the engines here, so you can't do that for some reason. So we're just gonna load this up with a few of these to see how they sound. So that's the new engine, the new Bulldog engine skin. This is how it looks. All right, now the new raw engine skin. All right, again with these, I saw one of the updates, people attaching stuff to this, but there is no attachment point there. So like if you wanted to go to there, you'd have to like attach it like down on something else. You'd have to like start it down here or something. It's fine, whatever, but I wish they'd just put an attachment point right there. Okay, let's listen to this one. That's how that one sounds. We'll actually do a before and after real quick. This is how it sounded before. All right, we'll do it before real quick on the Bulldog too. This one just sounds like a lawnmower engine or something. I would do Dragon engine before. All right, that's before. This is after. I do like the new engine sounds. Okay, so that's the new engines. Those are just skins for the engines. They don't change anything except how they look and sound. Now we have a new, holy crap, that's big. A new propeller here. I did not expect it to be this big. There's no skin on this one. Let's see how this looks. Sounds pretty good. All right, so it weighs 40 kilograms, just like this one. except it has 800 power, which is really good. This only has 200. This only has 300. Obviously, this one's way bigger. This is comparable to this one because this has same exact weight and power, but this one has a bigger hitbox than this one. This one has more attachment points too. So all the builds that used to use this for like max core to weight ratio and power to weight ratio and all that for builds will probably start using this one because you can get better aerodynamics with it. That one's taller and longer. So this will be better for aerodynamics. This looks pretty cool. Let's look at some of these different colors on it. All right, pretty nice. All right, now let's go to the tail fins. So this one I heard was coming for free in the update, not part of the DLC. Let's look at these. Speed. Do 45. Okay, so these will be great for a lot of like fighter jets for the aesthetics, which is nice. But there's also this one for like, this would be good for like older bombers, like the B-52 bomber, stuff like that. Like World War II type stuff. Basically the same thing, I think. This one's a little bit taller, but this one's a bit longer. Here's compared to the other one. This one is just way bigger. This is for like modern passenger and cargo jets. Yeah, that one's just bigger all the way around. I could barely fly. Yep, these are nice. Ah! All right, probably the part everyone's been waiting for. The guns. New weapons. We have landmine. We have new weapon skin for this. So this changes the sound and the look. That's it. Does not change the power or anything else. Or new weapon skin for this. This is the new flak cannon. Large version. Here's the skin for the large flat cannon. Small flat cannon. Small flat cannon with the new skin. Small tank cannon. That's new with the DLC. Not just the update. You gotta get the DLC for that one. And all the skins are part of the DLC or one of the DLCs. All right, now we have much new water weapons, which I will showcase these as well in the water. So we have a depth charge. So yeah, that's how that looks. I'll explain more individually in depth when I showcase each individual one. This is a water mine. Put on your ship, shoots out the mine in the water. Air to surface torpedo puts it on a plane, shoots it into the water and hits the boats. Underwater torpedo, you put these on a submarine, shoots off these 6 little torpedoes. This is basically a rocket launcher, but for underwater. So you got underwater torpedo. Okay, first things first, we'll start with the land weapons, then we'll work our way over to the water stuff. We'll showcase the mine. All right, so the mine, I do not know why some of the weapons have a button over here. Maybe it's just something they forgot to take off. But from what I found, it does not do anything. Trigger radius. So when you lay down the mine, there's a trigger radius. Once you get within that radius, it blows up. So you can adjust that. Here's the new gun sounds. Again, we'll do a before and after sound. All right, here's before. Here's the after. A nice up close of this one. Okay, there. You can kind of see how the color scheme. Next weapon. Okay, there's the color schemes that you can do with them. Old one and the new one. Here's the old sound. Here's the new sound. Black cannon. So that part stays black. That you can change color. You can change color that one. And there's the skin. This is the DLC skin. This is the default skin. The default one. So this one, if you shoot it at something, we'll go try it out. So you don't have to get a direct hit. You can just shoot it like near something and it'll explode next to it. It's a flat cannon. But that's still the default one right there. There's a very small amount of auto aim on here, like maybe maybe 30 degrees. It's kind of slow though. Okay, so here's the default sound versus the DLC skin sound. Time for the little ones. I got small flat cannon. Basically the same exact thing as the big ones, except smaller, and they have different sounds. It's like slightly different pitch. Here's the old, or the default one. Oh yeah, much slower fire rate. Here's a new one. I think the damage on these compared to the big ones is the exact same. Just these have a way slower fire rate. Sound the exact same to me. Okay, so those are the flat cannons. Super good for shooting down aircraft. Here's this small tank cannon. We'll just compare it to the big one, I guess. Here's how it looks with the colors. So the inside stays kind of dark, but I'm gonna try it on this guy. This one has no auto aim at all. Let's look at the explosion size. Small one again. Big one. They seem extremely similar. They might be like the exact same. I think they have the same reload time and everything. It might just, I think just one's smaller, so it's easier to fit on stuff. But yeah, they seem the exact same. I don't know if one has more damage or not. Oh yes, the flamethrower. I forgot about that. Forgot about the flamethrower. Look at there. There's the color scheme on those. Don't go very far. I'm pretty sure there's no auto aim on these. We'll go test it on this guy. Oh, he's almost dead. We'll go find someone that's not dead. No auto aim. We're running away. Alright, so these do some pretty good damage. It's time for the water weapons. So I built a sub. I'm gonna make there's gonna be a video of it coming out of me going through the whole build process. I built it just for some fun. This has I think all the water weapons on it. It doesn't have those. I'll show those on a plane. That's what they're for. So yeah, it has this on it, and it has this on it, it has that on it, and it has this. So we'll showcase the mines real quick. Here are the mines. Okay, so oh wait, let's look at these. So the trigger radius. The trigger radius is really big. If you don't like move away from these, even on 10 meters, it'll still damage your boat. Pop them out like that. They float in the water and they arm after like a second. You get near them. So you blew up, did a little bit of damage. But since they're far away, they didn't do a lot. If you hold the button down, they shoot out like this. Do a good bit of damage. Right here we have the depth charges. This also has a trigger radius. It goes all the way up to 20. This only goes up, the C mine only goes up to 12. So we'll just keep it at 20. So these I think explode pretty darn big. But these ones are different. So these ones you can just tap them and it'll just kind of fall out, or you can hold it and it'll like charge up and it'll shoot out a little distance. So let's see how big the radius is on these. Oops. Yeah, those things, they got pretty big explosion radius. Those things they're basically the sea mines, except they sink. So I have the underwater torpedoes right here. The auto aim scale is just like a rocket launcher, pretty much. Here's if you want to look at it up close. That's that color scheme. Same for the mine. I'll kind of show it up. Pull this one out again so you guys can see it. So that's how they look like, pretty up close. Okay, so So now we're gonna show you the torpedoes. I gotta go see if we can find an enemy. Yeah, you can put the torpedoes back in like this. It won't hit those. So there's a little bit of a leeway. What the freak? Somehow I shot myself. Okay. So I guess I can't put them that far back. A little too far. So I am shooting myself. There we go. You guys kind of see him for a second there. Pretty sure you cannot shoot these above water. Maybe you can. No. They got to be somewhat in water. So they might not be like fully in the water, but as long as they're partially in the water. Here's underwater torpedoes without any enemies. That's 4 of them. And then you got the side torpedo things. These ones right here. So these have 6 mini torpedoes to aim scale. I'll kind of show you how this one looks. So I think as soon as they go above the water surface, they kind of explode. I shot that guy with the front torpedoes. Okay, so the side torpedoes. Nice little explosions. There's 6 of them. Yep, so that's the side torpedoes. We're going to leave this here. I'm going to show you the air to surface torpedoes. Alright, this is the first helicopter I ever built. We will throw them on here. Alright, I did not build this boat, so I'm not going to take credit for that. I got this off the workshop. I did edit the boat though. Nice big target. Alright, there they go. Do another one. Haha, they shot over it. Let's go a little bit lower. It's definitely better to be lower to the water with these. Oh, they're going under it. Nighttime going under it. They're going up and down too much. I kind of wish they would just stay at the surface instead of launching up and down. There we go. Get that side. Alright, that was about 6 hits. Let's see what the damage is. Alright, don't go nowhere. Where you going? Alright, here's the damage. We got 2 hits there, 2 hits there, and I guess 2 hits towards the middle bottom here. Let's see if we can beach this thing. Okay, yeah, so that's the damage from about 6 of them. This thing is pretty hollow, as you can see. Where'd the helicopter go? Helicopter just decided to take off. Oh, it's over there. I don't know how it got over there. Look at it hovering right above the water. This helicopter also has gunner seats. I took all my guns off. Oh, one of those torpedoes hit him? I thought these things had like proximity stuff. I got him with the torpedoes. That's hilarious. Right, these also helicopter has bombs. I forgot. All right. Let me make sure that's all the blocks though. So if you guys like the video, like and subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more Trailmakers and other gaming content. Check out my channel, please.